name is Darby,
I'm Alyssa.
and welcome to the Why Not podcast.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself a little bit more about yourself? Everything about Alyssa?
Everything about Alyssa. Well, let's see. I don't know where to start.
See, we live in your Harrisburg.
Yes, South Dakota. Good old South Dakota.
We live here. There's
It's real.
people here.
There's electronics here and cars.
We don't just ride the buffalo. Shocking, I know.
Yes. It's real life, people. Anyways, I have 3 little boys. Married for 4 years.
I live in Sioux Falls. No kids. Married for 3 weeks. Super long time. Actually, I have 2 cats. They're my children.
They count. They're just as naughty.
They're so naughty. Yeah, we've known each other for 3 years. It was one of Harvey's birthdays. Don't ask me which one.
I think it's been 3 years now.
Yeah. 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah. Long time.
Long
Not
time. Alyssa was my maid of honor 3 weeks ago.
It was. It was a great ass wedding.
It was such a fun time.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun.
We snuck a Stanley cooler of lemon drops into the reception.
Yeah. That was great.
That was so fun. The espresso martinis were still my favorite, though, drink-wise.
Didn't have one.
I can't believe you didn't have one.
You know, I should have, but here we are. Figure that out later. Later.
Yeah, we got here by last weekend during the Tyson fight. It was my birthday, and I got a little sloshed off of red wine.
A little bit.
And we were just sitting there talking shit. I was like, wow, we turned this into a podcast.
I mean, to be fair, everyone has talked shit about that. That fight was fricking horrible.
It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, couldn't have been any worse.
And everyone's like, oh, it gets a paid fight, it's for media, blah, blah, blah. I've seen Rocky. You can have a better fight.
You can act a little bit.
A little bit. That's all I was asking for.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are.
We needed that acting in our lives. And they just didn't do it for us.
No. And like, it's showing. The Paul brothers entrance made me so mad on that stupid car.
Yeah. They could have done better.
Oh well. We will see. I do hope he fights McGregor.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
I think he'd get his shit rocked.
Yeah. Which would be amazing.
So, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Hoping. Here's to hoping.
What are you drinking?
White Zin.
I'm drinking a red blend from Sam's Club. It's their brand.
Oh yeah. White Zin's the bomb.
I do like White Zin.
It's my favorite.
It's almost too sweet for you now that I've just been drinking solely Cabernet.
Yeah. Well, you're too fancy for me.
This was $8 for a 1.5.
Mine was 4. Aldi for the win.
I didn't have time to go to Aldi or else I was going to.
Oh, man.
Alright. I'm going to start on this list of things we're going to ramble about.
Let's do it.
Alright, so childhood media. What were you watching as a kid?
Rugrats. SpongeBob. Well, how young are we talking here?
What's like the first TV show you remember watching?
Barney.
I do feel like every child has watched Barney.
If you haven't watched Barney, don't do it. It's dumb.
If you have kids, let them watch it.
No, my kids tried to watch it,
Do they
and I wanted to rip my hair out.
Do they like still make it, or is it just the reruns?
I don't know.
I'm not the one to ask.
Yeah, I never paid attention if they were reruns or not. Because I can tell you, I cannot remember 27 years ago what exactly was on the episode.
The only thing that crossed my mind is I was really surprised that I was allowed to watch Barney when my parents didn't even really believe in the dinosaurs.
That is very surprising, actually.
Like, I could watch so much, but I could watch Barney. Like, we even had the movies. And they were in church. Like, that is like one of the few memories of church was in the nursery room watching Barney.
That's amazing.
I know.
I had to wake up in the mornings because my parents had to take my brothers to school. That's what happens when you're not homeschooled.
Shots fired.
And I would beg my mom to turn on Barney. And if it wasn't on when I woke up, she did not hear the end of it all day.
Oh no. I bet Billy Joe loved that.
Yeah. You know how hard-headed my kids are.
I know it comes from somewhere.
Right here. It's for me.
Yeah. Even like my brother's one stuffed animal that he had was a Barney. Like that's how big of a Barney like house we were.
Neat.
I know.
I had a Barney bed comforter.
Was it like Barney's all over it?
Barney and Friends.
I don't remember a single one of his friends.
There was a green dinosaur. I think she was a triceratops.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But they were on it too.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
I think yeah, like my big two that I remember is Barney and oh my gosh, we were just talking VeggieTales.
Oh. So sorry for
No,
you.
VeggieTales is the shit. Okay? It is the best thing. I don't care if you're an atheist. You have to watch VeggieTales. It's so good. I watch, like, they have an official TikTok account, and I watch all of them.
Still?
Yes. Daily.
I think I watched VeggieTales maybe once.
Do you remember which one?
No?
Sorry, they're also
That's a
good.
long time ago.
We had the Jonah VHS tape. That was my favorite. And then we also had the Indiana Jones one, which is how I had a love of Indiana Jones as a teenager.
Love that.
It was great.
As a teenager?
Yeah, because we got the Wii, and then I got Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh, man.
It's like, those are my highlights. That's pretty much all I was allowed to watch.
When I got a little bit older, I watched Friends on repeat.
I'm not surprised.
Still watch
You
Friends
do.
on repeat.
It's what you fall asleep to.
It is. That or Harry Potter.
What age were you when you watched Harry Potter? I don't know if I've ever asked.
What year did they come out?
I don't know. I didn't watch them till I was 18.
I think I started going in the movie theater for Half-Blood Prince, maybe? And then I would go to all of them after that in theaters.
I feel like that's such a different experience than how I experienced them because they were all out. I binge watched it in a day and a half.
Yeah, I had to wait for them to come out.
I could not imagine. Had you read all the books?
Uh-huh.
So you at least knew what happened.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah, like the end of 7 part 1. And then
Yeah.
having to wait? How long was that wait-wise?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
I think they say it's like, what, 1 or 2 years?
Yeah. Sounds right.
Absolutely not.
It was horrible.
I'm so glad I didn't have to deal with that part of it.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that now.
Here's one thing I thought of. Because, like, I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter. That's why I had to wait till I was, like, 19. Because, again, I come from a very religious household. But I could watch the Chronicles of Narnia. Witchcraft. It's talking animals.
Your parents kill me. Yeah. About that.
That's for another episode.
Yes. We will hit all of that.
All of that. You'll catch up for those at home. But it's great. Otherwise, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob. I also didn't like it. It pissed me off. It was so stupid.
I loved SpongeBob. My kids still love it.
That's not surprising at all. Mike loved it.
Yeah.
I can get behind it. Back at the barnyard, we watched that.
Never heard of it.
Have you ever seen the movie?
No.
It's talking cows.
Of course you like that.
I guess it made sense growing up on a farm that we were allowed to watch that one.
Yeah. But they were talking.
I don't know the logic.
Okay.
And then I watched a lot of Family Guy, South Park, and American Dad. I had older brothers, so when Mom and Dad were gone,
Okay. Yeah.
like after we got cable,
When they were gone, that makes sense.
which is funny because like little Darby just wanted to watch like Disney movies I wasn't allowed to watch, and they're like, no, Family Guy.
At least it's funny as fuck.
It was. I think I started watching that at like age 7.
As you should.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
most kids with older siblings.
Harvey's obsessed with The Simpsons right now.
love
I don't
that
know
for him.
why.
Are they still making that?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It just keeps going on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
I love that for him though.
The amount he actually gets to watch it, that's a different story.
Right.
I don't like it. It's annoying.
I didn't mind that. I figured you'd like it. It's like SpongeBob for adults.
Kind of, yeah.
Yellow people.
Yellow people. They're not sponges. And
They're not.
Patrick Star isn't there.
That's true. I was always a fan of Squidward.
Duh.
And he's so relatable now.
He's so grumper.
But like, I'm him now.
Mm-hmm.
It makes perfect sense. I feel like they added him for the adults.
Oh, for sure.
I will say that's like my favorite thing about watching stuff from my childhood is all the secret adult jokes that went over your head as a kid.
And there's a lot of them.
There's so many.
Yes.
And they're all so just
Perfectly placed.
yeah,
All the time.
which makes sense. It's written by adults. But
Yeah.
I can't wait for Moana 2 to come out.
Dude, same.
It's all over my TikTok now, as well as How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep. I will be at both of them in
Mhm.
theaters, maybe with my kids.
Or we can have a girls' night.
Yeah.
At least for Moana. I know the guys want to go to How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you seen the controversy behind that now?
Uh-uh.
So, in the movies, like the animated one, all the characters are blonde,
Yep.
except for like a couple of them, like the main person and then like another background one. And for the live action, there's one blonde. They're all brunettes. And people are so mad
Why?
because that's not how it is in the movie. That's not authentic. It's a cartoon about dragons.
Yeah. The point is the dragons,
That's it.
not the people's hair.
Right. I know. People find everything to bitch about, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, everything.
We bitch about a lot of things.
No. Everything. We bitch about the people bitching.
Yeah.
Mostly. Which is, someone has to. Might as well be us.
As we should.
I'm so impressed how they did Toothless.
It looks so cool.
I will say, from the trailer I saw, I don't feel like he changes that much from the cartoon to real life. Which, they're both animated, so I guess it makes sense. But I was thinking he'd be a little more live.
Realistic.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen like 2 clips of him, so
I am curious how it's gonna look like in the actual movie. I'm sure.
like during their like fighting scenes.
The fighting scene, just all of it. Like, how detailed will the scales be and stuff like that. Or the teeth.
And he retracts them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm very excited for this. And then, is Frozen 3 this year? Or is that next year?
I want to say it's 25.
That's another one I'm very excited for.
Yeah. All those good ones. They're making a lot of good ones now.
I was always a hater of turning cartoons to live action, but they're really good now.
Yeah. I want to see the Moana live action.
Yeah. It better be The Rock.
It is.
Are they
And it
actually
has to-
making it?
They're filming right now.
I'm surprised they're doing Moana 2 then before that. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. The Rock has hair. It looks
I-
it looks insane. But he looks just like Maui.
That makes, I mean, it makes sense that he would, but anytime I think of The Rock with hair, it's like the one that's turned into a meme where he's wearing like, he has black hair, the black turtleneck, the chain, and the fanny pack.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Seeing bald men with hair is great.
Yeah, they're like a whole different person.
Yeah. Like, Phil, my boss, he's been out for 2 weeks, and we were talking today. He's like, I really just wanted to come back with like a full head of hair and a beard. And I'm like, no one would let you in the building. I would have thought you were someone catfishing as him.
That would have been so funny.
It would have been fantastic. But now I have a bald husband.
Yeah.
So. And it is hard to remember like when he had hair. Like, I was looking at old photos of us, and I was like, you look so different. Because he had hair on his head and clean shaved. And now he's opposite.
That's so weird.
I know.
I guess most of the time I see him with a hat, so
Yeah.
I don't even realize that he's bald.
Yeah. That makes sense. Even at home, he wears a hat until, like, we go to bed.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, so does Andy.
Which, Andy has so much hair.
Yeah.
Mullet man.
More than he needs.
You two both have so thick of hair. It's like when the boys get bigger, I'm like, how much hair are they gonna have?
Well, Harvey has my dad's hairline, so he's gonna have like
It's
no hair.
unfortunate.
He's gonna have no hair. Waylon's hair is already pretty thick, needs a haircut real bad. My kids are looking a little homeless.
Okay, they don't look homeless.
They're getting there.
Waylon always needs a haircut, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, it grows so fast.
It does grow really fast. Harvey's kind of hits like a stop, whereas Waylon's just keeps going.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's me. I feel like my hair is at, like, the stop point, and that's why I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna chop it off. Next episode, I will have completely different hair.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna chop it, give myself bangs, which, let's talk about this quick. Completely off topic. I was telling Mike this because I had sent you and Allie that filter of the bangs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this looks kind of cute. I'm going to give myself bangs. I'm going to dye my hair. And I came home with a box of hair dye. And Mike's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm going to dye my hair black again. And he goes, oh, okay. That makes sense. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to give myself bangs. And he went, oh? I was like, yeah, why? He goes, that's a interesting choice.
Who is he to judge?
I was like, okay, you have no hair. You have no room to talk.
Come at me, bro.
He was like, are you going through a midlife crisis? Or, sorry, quarter life since you just turned 25? And I was like,
Maybe.
like, a little bit, probably. I mean,
Doesn't everyone?
It's like, I just turned 25. I have a new last name. I need a new identity.
There you go.
He's coming around. He's like, are you gonna do it yourself? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, so when it comes out really bad, can I make fun of you, or is that too sensitive of a topic? He gets one joke. If it's bad, which it won't be. I got this.
Yeah.
I cut my own hair all the time. Turns
Fine.
out mediocre.
Good enough for government work.
At least I won't turn my hair pink.
Hate that. In my defense, the bottle said Merlot. Not hot pink.
You did put it on blonde, though.
It's fine now.
Yeah, it looks good going back to dark brown. It does.
It was needed anyways. Blonde
You-
was growing out, taking too much effort.
I did like the money pieces. They were great. I've thought about doing them, or like when I dye my hair, like leaving some of the bangs brown and then going black, but I don't need to look like an idiot, so I'm not gonna try it.
You can always dye over them.
I just hate dyeing my hair anyways. It gives me anxiety. I don't know why, but that's why.
Do
It-
it?
Huh?
Then don't do it?
No, I need a change, and I'm not gonna go pay like $300 to have it done in a salon.
Yeah, true.
I'll just make Mike do it for me. He did it like the past 2 times I've dyed my hair. When I went really bad red, and then when I went black to cover up the really bad red.
It always helps to just go darker.
Right. And like I have dark hair, so it's black for me.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like black. My mom told me I look like Morticia Adams, and I'm like, I'll take that as a compliment.
As you should.
I love Morticia Adams.
Yeah.
That's another show that I was allowed to watch as a kid, was The Addams Family. Loved it.
It makes no sense to me.
My dad really loved old shows.
Okay.
So like MASH, Cosby Show. That aged really bad.
Yeah, it did. I loved that show though.
Oh yeah.
It
That
was
was like
so
my
good.
favorite.
So good.
I binged that show so much. The Andy Griffith Show. Watched that
Mhm.
so much. That's how I learned how to whistle. Was trying to whistle the theme song. Did you have you ever heard of a show called The Beverly Hillbillies?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people don't know what that is. I could still sing the theme song from memory. We watched it so much as a kid,
That's impressive.
and a lot of westerns.
Yeah.
If there was a western, I think I've seen it. Anything John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. We watched it all the time.
I mean, they're good actors.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Mike had never seen a western before. I don't think he's ever seen a John Wayne movie. And I'm like, isn't that like common for people to watch?
I thought so.
Especially True Grit. Like, they remade that. It was so popular.
Mhm. I'm trying to think of the movie that. Oh, it was the first Top Gun movie.
Never seen Top Gun.
Andy's never seen the first one, but he watched the second one.
Is that the one that just came out? Or
The
they're
second one came out not that long ago.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, he's never seen the first one and went straight to like the remake. And I'm like, no, you have to go back and watch the real one. It kills me.
I can't watch the second one first. Like, I have to start at one. It
Yeah.
drives me insane.
Yeah, you got to see the real one before you see the new one.
Like, when we went to Deadpool Wolverine, I didn't have any context clues of the rest of the universe because I haven't seen that much. So, like, everyone's sitting there giggling. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I need to rewatch that.
You do. It's so good.
Yeah.
Which was funny because, like, the only one that I got that Mike did not was when he was like, there's 206 bones in the human body. 207 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. And Mike's like, I don't get that. I was like, I got that one. I know that one. Love Gossip Girl.
Same, I'm rewatching it.
Yeah, that's our third bullet point. What are you watching, listening to? I love Gossip Girl. I want to rewatch it and make Mike watch it with me.
Andy won't watch it. And if I watch a show with him, we only have time like when the boys are in bed.
Yeah.
So we get through like maybe one episode and I'm done for.
Mhm.
And so it just takes so long. Whereas if I watch it by myself, I can watch like 3, 4, 5 episodes at a time.
And you have to with that show.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I stopped at the very end of season 1 on Friday and didn't watch the first episode of season 2 until today. And I was like, why did I wait so long? Why did I stop?
Because, you know, you'd get suckered in.
Yeah.
And you were busy Saturday because me and Allie were here.
Yeah, it was insane. I was like, why would I do that to myself?
I love that. And my favorite thing about Gossip Girl is, oh my gosh, she's like the sweet innocent one that turns into a bad chick, and then now she's in The Pretty Reckless, like a very popular
Taylor
rock-
Momsen.
Yes, I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Did you know Ed Westwick, the guy that plays Chuck Bass, is a singer now?
What?
He's in a band.
What kind of band?
It's a British pop band.
Wild.
It's called. Oh my god, I was just looking at it today. It's Filthy Something.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's pretty good.
I could see it. So
And he's still hot as fuck.
he is the hottest one on that show.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh, by far.
I hate when shows are like, here's the conventionally attractive man that everyone loves. No, they're never the hottest.
Nope.
Ever. Chuck Basso,
Mm,
super hot.
yeah.
So you have those two. And then Blair also dabbled in pop music.
Did she?
Good Girls Go Bad. That's her. She was a one-hit wonder, but was it a hit?
Yeah. Totally forgot that was her.
Yeah. That's the craziest part of it.
Huh. Did you know, like, her background growing up was so different than what she plays in that show?
Like, how so?
Like, her mom was in jail when she was pregnant with her. Her aunt was on the top 15 most wanted list. Um, her mom got out of jail and moved her to LA so she could start acting
Wow.
to pay the bills.
It's a little.
And she also, and I think this was like, I think she was 21 in the show. Um, and she had to also take care of her younger brother. But so, like, knowing that's her background and she
That's-
plays Blair perfectly.
She crushed it.
Yeah.
I will say, like, most teenage shows are bad acting.
Yeah, no. Not Gossip
Not
Girl.
Gossip Girl. I mean, you have Blake Lively.
Love her.
Her. Love her.
Love her.
In love with her a little bit.
Yeah, same.
How can you not be?
Her and Jen and
Yeah.
just, they get me.
Phenomenal. In everything they do.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I do have to say, not a fan of Vanessa in that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's always just sticking her nose in places and
It's like, oh, let me just butt in where I don't belong.
she was a stupid
Yeah. Everyone was a little bit. Everyone had their moments in that show.
Absolutely.
I need to rewatch it. I should almost just rewatch it with you. We can rehash it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I started a new show and Mike immediately shut it down. It was the Hulu special, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Oh my gosh. I watched the first show. It was Saturday morning, and Mike wakes up. He comes out, and he's like, "No, what is this?" Because they're like, "Yeah, like we were swinging and doing ketamine and all these things." It's so
Oh, no.
entertaining.
Have you watched Tell Me Lies yet?
No, I'm so behind on watching shows.
You gotta
Yeah,
do
watch
that one.
I at least watched Woman of the Hour.
Dude.
Oh my god. Chills. The entire movie.
Yeah, and now you know why Anna Kendrick donated all the money.
Yeah. And like me and Meg watched it on Saturday night after I left here. And like you can tell, like he's like, I can kind of pick up on it, but like my hair was standing up on my neck the entire movie. Because you're just like alert. You're like, I know this feeling. I hate this feeling.
Yeah. Fucking insane movie.
The parking lot scene. The fact that that teenage girl got away. That she had the mental capacity to trick him into thinking that she was on his side.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
That's the first thing Andy said. She was like, or he goes, how is she doing this right now? Like, how does she have any sense of, I'm going to save my life by doing this?
And just to have that faith that she would have a moment to get away, like at that gas station
Yeah.
and run. Incredible.
Yeah. And then watched him get thrown to the ground and handcuffed.
The feeling of relief she must have felt. But here's the thing. He was let go. And he killed two more, a woman and a girl, a
Yeah.
12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we charged him for, what was it, 7?
Yeah, and there was like 100 and something.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. And the fact that he was questioned multiple times. It's like, it makes me so bad. Afterwards, Mike was like, I get where your anger comes from sometimes now. And I was like, yeah,
All the time.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to go on a vacation after winning the game show.
Yes.
Do you think he would have killed her there?
Probably.
I mean, maybe, but like, I don't think you get away with that. Like, on vacation in a resort. But he probably would have, because I think he was so far at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't imagine being that woman in the audience.
Seeing him and knowing exactly who it was.
And no one listening to you.
Yeah.
I would go insane. The fact that she didn't is wild.
I feel like she did a little bit.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, but I mean, totally.
Yeah.
You'd have to put me in a padded room.
Yeah.
Or I would have rushed the stage.
I honestly am surprised she didn't, like, go up to one of the, like, producers down there.
Yeah. I mean, she was probably... I could see being scared of what he could do. Because I probably would have been the same. Also, the security guard that was like, sit here and wait for so-and-so. That was the janitor.
Yeah. So bad.
The janitor was very sweet, though. And he was like, can I try to help? Is there anything I can do? He knew.
Mm-hmm.
Not about it, but like, just like, oh yeah, this guy's a douchebag.
Yeah.
That made me so mad. I was so mad.
The whole movie just pissed me off.
The only, like, thing that I was like, that's, like, being a woman with another woman was when they were at the bar. And he was like, let's get another round of drinks. And she shot that look to the waitress. And the waitress was like, absolutely not.
Yep.
It's like, that
was great.
That communication you have with a look is insane.
Yeah. Just one quick little glance. Like, and they're like, oh, yep. We're shutting out.
Nope.
We're done.
So sorry.
Yeah. Got to go. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. I loved that movie. And every part of it. That was great. Yeah. What was your other one that you had on here?
How I Met Your Mother.
We're also watching that as like our bedtime. Like, just turn it on.
Yeah.
I was laughing because, like, I mean, I've also been watching that for a long time because it's been on for so long. One of my coworkers, she's watching it for the first time with no spoilers.
How has she avoided the spoilers?
I don't know. But, because she's, like, my age. But, like, she never watched it on TV. It's not, like, on her TikTok or her Facebook or anything like that. And she's like, I'm so annoyed. Why are Ted and, oh my God, what's her name?
Robin?
Yeah. They just need to get together already. I was like, what season are you in? And she's like, season 2?
Oh, girl. Send her my sympathy.
I should reach out and be like, how's this going for you? Are you still keeping up with it? Because that's a long, wild ride.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah. Here's my opinion. I think that her and Barney should have stayed together.
Dude, same.
They were a great match.
They were enough. Like, each of them were enough fucked up
Yeah.
to be perfect together.
I'm very mad that she ended up with Ted.
Yeah.
That's just toxic, and not even in a fun way. Not like a hot sex, loving it,
Yeah,
hating
no.
it.
And it's not until they're like old.
Yeah. Like, Ted should have gotten his happily ever after, and she should have stayed with Barney.
Yep. Ted of all people
I don't like Ted.
should have gotten his happy ever after though.
Yeah.
Tracy should have been Endgame.
Yep. I 100% agree. But if out of the 5, I dislike Ted the most.
Same.
I feel like most people do. And if you don't, that's weird.
Have you watched it though?
Right?
Like,
Also, I think Marshall and Lily get too much hate.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they have their things, right? But like,
They're a little fucking like lovey-dovey. I'm not lovey-dovey.
shock. You know.
But they're like super lovey-dovey, and they have like their weird little quirks, and some of them are I'm just like, eh,
But like,
why?
in this friendship, you're Robin and I'm Lily. Because I like that stuff. I hated it at first. Like Mike will tell you, like he tried to be sweet, and I'd be like, "Ew, why are you doing that?" But now I'm like, we are that couple with the weird little quirks and the weird little things.
Yeah.
You and Andy are like Robin and Barney.
I
In a
mean,
way.
like we have some weird like quirks, but like
Like,
I don't know.
just because like you're kind of like Robin in that effect, where you're like, I don't want
Yeah.
that. And Andy has so many wild stories, just like Barney.
Dude.
Like randomly sending his mugshots in the group chat. Like, okay, weird flex.
Good for you, bro. Send that out there.
We will have to have him on an episode just so that people can get a taste of Andy. Just a taste. That's all you can handle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets a lot.
Yeah. You either love him or you hate him. And sometimes I do both.
Yeah, same. Same.
It's alright though.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the first episode.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you're still here, thank you.
Big thank you.
Please subscribe. Even if you just turn us on as background noise, do it. We love to be here, hopefully making you laugh while drinking wine.
Yeah. If you have any topics you want us to talk about,
Please tell us.
let us know.
We love to just talk random things and to learn new things. Like if there's something you're like, these two want to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, we'll do some research.
We'll watch TikToks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll watch new shows.
Yeah. Show recommendations that it will take me 3 years to watch. Sorry. But thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.